just a little bit of information before the video, before I get started on sharing you the topic. I just want you to know this is very complex, a lot of parts to this. I'm doing, this tutorial is going to have a Mac portion and a Windows portion for MultiMC, and so just a little bit of information beforehand before we get this started. I should be putting all the timestamps in the description below. Um, that way you can jump exactly to the spot you want to be at. If you're a Windows user, you can go straight to the Windows part. Everything I cover in the Mac portion will also be covered in the Windows portion. And if you're a Mac user, you don't have to watch the Windows portion because everything I say in the Windows portion will be covered in the Mac portion, except but for Mac. Before I get into the Mac, though, I do have a bit of terminology that I explain at the beginning before the Mac portion. So be sure to watch that. It may be helpful because I'm not going to explain it twice. That's redundant. So all the timestamps should be in the description for your convenience. Alright, so this tutorial, I'm going to be doing several things. I'm going to be doing it all, but basically what I'm going to be showing you is how to set up and use MultiMC efficiently, especially if you are part of a large SMP or you just want to play with your friends and make it super easy. Amongst my friend group, I am generally the tech savviest. And so what I do is I update the server, our Minecraft server, and then create a Minecraft instance that's working, and then I share it with them. I usually export the instance and upload it to Dropbox. So, key terminology that I will be using throughout the video is instance, and this is a version of the application. We'll also be taking a look at Java. And Java is really just an application that will take a look at code written in Java and reads and executes it. So for a Minecraft instance, in a Minecraft instance, there is a variable that there's a slot where it will be pointing to which version of Java we should be using. And for Minecraft, for every version of Minecraft up to 1.17, we have been using Java 8, and many people will be familiar with Java 8 as it is when you just type in Java, you go to java.com, the Oracle's page for Java, if it will load. This download for Java, you go in here and download Java. You are downloading Java 8. For 1.17, Minecraft was using Java 16. Recommended version 8 update 3.11. For 1.18, they switched it up again, and they're now using Java 18, which means it makes things very complicated, especially if we are using a separate Minecraft launcher like MultiMC. one very nice thing about Minecraft is if you go into the Minecraft launcher, they have the recommended version of Java, what we call baked in, or just supplied for you when you download the version of Java you're about to run. There's the launcher. All right. So this launcher will have the versions of Java you need available to you upon launch. So we can find that version of Java that the launcher is using. If we just go to our PC, find you go to the drive that the Minecraft is stored on. So for me, it's the C drive. It's in x86. Program files x86, and go to Minecraft launcher, runtime, and then here are the 3 versions of Java, or well, kind of. These are the 2 old versions of Java. I think actually they used to use an older version of Java before Java 8 come out, and that was Java Legacy. But they have x64, Legacy, Beta, and sometimes there's also an Alpha. Alpha is, if it says Java Runtime Alpha, that is Java 16, Beta is 17, and these 2, one of them is 8, one of them might be an older version. I'm not exactly sure. So we can go into Beta and just follow their path until we find bin. And in this bin, there's the Java executable file. So we don't even have to go and download any separate versions of Java if we don't want to. We can have MultiMC. So in MultiMC, we have settings and we have Java settings, and we have the default Java path that it will automatically go to. And I usually have it set up to go to Java 8. That way, because there's only 2 versions of Minecraft that use these new versions of Java, and there's so many old ones, and like if you're going to do any modding, you're going to be using the old Java 8. You can't use the new versions of Java. So I'm going to have it default to Java 8 because that's the easiest one to have it default to. And all the other ones, we can have it actually just point to the version of Java the normal Minecraft launcher is using. So what I'm going to teach you is how to download MultiMC, install it. I'm going to do Mac and Windows. I'm going to probably do Mac first because I've got the virtual machine set up. And now, mind you, my virtual machine cannot actually run Minecraft, mainly just because I don't have my graphics card in the virtual machine. I just wasn't going to bother setting it up because that's not the point. I'm just going to show you how all the steps you need in order to run it on your Mac, and then you should be good once you have it completely set up. So I guess let's just hop into it. One thing that I do for all my friends is I upload the instance that I export to Dropbox, and so if we go to Discord, oh, there's my friends. Let's go into MC chat. Here is the Dropbox link that I will be using. I actually have that copied to the clipboard already on my machine. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to hop into it now. Here's the virtual machine. Alright. So I guess the first thing to do is, if you don't have MultiMC already installed, let's go and do that. Now on Mac, Windows will block, or Mac OS will block your MultiMC instance, because it's not a known developer. But that is fine. We can get around that, because MultiMC, I trust it. It's open source, so you can see all the code. So it is safe on all the accounts that I care. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to, but it does. I think it makes life a little bit more difficult. Even though you don't have to mess with Java, there's a lot of conveniences with it. So all you have to do is you need to go to the MultiMC page. Obviously, I just went to it, scroll down, you'll find the download. Obviously, click on Windows if you're on Windows, but I'll show you how to do that later. Go into your downloads folder, and all you have to do is click on it, right click, and all you have to do is open it, and it should extract the files. There we are, and we're going to want to move our MultiMC application over into the applications folder, and we can delete the download because we no longer need it. I don't think that worked. I tried to use the delete button on my keyboard, but it doesn't like everything that I do. Just so you know, if your Finder looks a little different, I am using list as columns. That way you can see all the file paths, but you can also see the file paths down below. To see this, all you have to do is go into View. I just have it show tab bar, which is this. So I could have multiple tabs open. Path bar at the bottom. Status bar is the drive gigabytes used. And yeah, that's basically it. Once it's in applications, we need to, if you don't have, okay, I don't care. If you don't have Java installed, we're going to need to go ahead and grab that as well. Let's go and grab that. I'm going to open up a new tab here, and I don't even have Minecraft installed, so I'm going to go to Minecraft's official site and download it as well. Because obviously this method, if you don't have Minecraft already installed, then that's going to make using their versions of Java very difficult to do. So I'm just installing Java 8 because then I don't have to file path to there as well. Java 8 is super easy to install. You just click on the DMG down here in your downloads, or you could just go down over here to your downloads folder. All I have to do is open it up, run this, open. Yes, do install. Please install. Type in your password. Alright. Alright, that's installing. Over here in the Minecraft launcher, I'm going to use my alt account. Sign in. Email. There we go. That should log us in. Oh, it's probably going to have me do a verification, yeah. Click on the zebra. Zebra. Guys, am I a human? Let's see. Not a zebra. Zebra. Alright. Looks like I'm human, guys. I passed with flying colors. Alright. It is done updating, so, or installing Java. I spoke. Go into Finder. We're just gonna close out that. Downloads. And once Java's installed, you are free to delete this. You don't need it anymore. That's just the installer. I don't think we need to save our password for now, but I'm going to go to Minecraft. Obviously, we need to go and get Minecraft. Sorry, the cursor is a little slow. It's limitation of me remote desktoping into my main PC because I'm currently on vacation. And then using a virtual machine inside my we're gonna use Java Edition. Obviously, this is Really, only a Java edition thing. Sorry, Bedrock. You don't get to have all this fun. Download for Mac OS. Obviously, download it for Windows if you're on Windows, but that I'll be explaining later. It's roughly the same steps. The only real difference is finding the file path for Java within the launcher of Minecraft. So we're just gonna go over here and we're gonna run our DMG. It's the same thing if I had gone down here. I'm just, doing it in different ways so you can see all the ways you can access your downloads folder. Alright, we're gonna have to drag Minecraft over to our applications folder. I believe that done it. Applications, we should see Minecraft in here. Yes. We're going to launch that real quick because Minecraft needs to be launched once with the version of Minecraft you want to use in order for it to or be able to have the version of Java that you need. Now that that's all running, one thing we're going to need to do is minimize this. We can always get to that applications folder by going to Launchpad. I'm going to go into Discord because I can't copy and paste from my desktop into my virtual machine. Probably a Mac OS versus Windows limitation because I don't have a command. It failed to load Discord. Why can't you do that? Discord. Just search for Discord. I don't need. Uh, can you just not do it with a secure connection, please? You've done it once before. Why does it not work? Alright. It hates me. It's fine. I'll just type it in manually. It'll be a pain, but that's fine. We'll need to log into our Minecraft launcher. I still have my Minecraft account as a Mojang account, so obviously you do what you have to do to log in. Alright. Log in, close, close. I don't need the. So we're just gonna run the latest release because that's what we need to do. And we are gonna go into the launchpad and we are going to start MultiMC. But like I said, it's gonna block it. So we're going to press cancel because we want to run it. So what we'll do is go back in the launchpad. Now that it's blocked it once, we'll go into our system preferences, security and privacy. Alright, it's gonna take a little second to load. Right here, it's gonna say only allow apps downloaded from App Store and identified developers, but you can tell MultiMC to just open anyway. You're gonna open. Close that. We are going to select American English. Next. You can, I usually do 1024 down here and 4096, which is 1 gig and 4 gigs for min and max, but you can do more or less depending on what your thing will allow. Since we have Java 8 installed, it automatically detects that. And so we'll just say yes, we want that to be our default version of Java. Finish. Sure, we'll update now. Alright. And in order to get your MultiMC to look like mine, it's going to restart with my system defaults. See, it's still downloading over here. Alright. In order to make it look like mine, the settings I use for the user interface is icons, simple colored icons with the colors being dark. If we close this, it will apply. All right. All we have to do now is go into settings, and we'll see that there's our normal Java settings here. But now all we need to do is get the instance that we want to use. So I'm going to import from zip. This is how I share it with my friends. We just HTTPS. Obviously, you can see the download link over here that I am using in my notepad, dropbox.com/s/ig 1 QGFAT JDGEHQ J oh J /fabric %. Yes, that is Minecraft failing to load the game because I'm using a virtual machine. That should not be a problem with you guys who have actual Mac machines. I just need to have this to show you how to do it. 18.1.zip $DL = 1. Eventually, I'm going to be making my own website so that we don't have to use Dropbox. But yeah, so it's just going to do that. It's going to be downloading the mod pack, and hopefully it doesn't freeze up like it did last time. But while we wait, let's do its thing. It'll probably freeze a couple times. But while we wait, we'll go into Finder. And what we're gonna do is now find the file path to the Java runtime environment in the Minecraft launcher, like I showed you on my Windows machine. What we're going to do is we are going to click on applications. No, we're going to click go, my bad. And we are going to go to the home. And this should take you right to home. And under users, under your user account, you should see all of this stuff. And what we're going to need is to go into the library folder. But as you can see, it's not right there. So what we're going to have to do is right click, view options, show library folder needs to be ticked on. I always open in column view and browse in column view. There we go. And there we go. We have a library folder. Under library folder, there should be application support. Under there, we scroll down and we should see a Minecraft launcher. Minecraft launcher. Maybe I just didn't. Minecraft. I misspoke. It's Minecraft. Click on Minecraft. And there we go. This is looking familiar. I'm going to right click Minecraft, and what I'm going to do is I recommend to tag it. That way you can easily come back to it should you need to. Just click on this. Take you there. I would like to open back up into column view. All right, we are back. We need to go into the runtime folder. As you can see, because I downloaded 1.18 when I tried to run it, or Java 17, but Minecraft 1.18.1 when I tried to run it, but failed because I don't have a graphics card / driver. We just click into there, Mac OS, Java runtime beta. On Mac, though, we don't actually have any of the files we would expect as we saw on Windows. We just have the JRE bundle, and this is going to be true with any of the versions of Java that we would have run into as you just go down the folder tree. But that's fine, because the Java file that we need to use in order, or that we need MultiMC to point to, is inside this bundle. And you can right click on it and show package contents. And then we are basically back where we left off. We just do contents, home, under bin. See, this is the bin file, and there should be a Java file, right? Well, that's Java C. I want just the normal Java. Right click on Java, and we get the info for it. And all we have to do is when this pops up, there's the where section. All we have to do is copy from your username, which is, for me, is plat up there, to the ending of bin. You're just going to right click and you're going to copy once it's all highlighted. And we are going to store that for when we need it. If you want, we can close Finder. Actually, we don't need it. See, this is going to take a while for me because I'm using a virtual machine, but we can open up Safari while we wait, and we can even paste in this file path that we have. As you can see, it shows up as a normal file path. All we have to do so that it's ready for MultiMC while we're waiting for it to do its thing is add another slash after the end bin and add Java. That way it points to the application. Then all we need to do is right click again and select all. I could just, oh, there we go. That cut. Yep, that cut everything. All right. So then we have that entire file path. You can also do that inside MultiMC. We didn't have to do it here. And then we are ready for this to finish. I'm going to let this run. For me, it took, because I'm running it in a virtual machine, an exorbitant amount of time. All right, now that it is done extracting the mod pack and taking a really long time for it because it's a virtual machine and it's slow, we need to go into edit instance, and this is where we can see all the instance stuff. It'll grab all those packages. Here's all the mods I use. Oh, well, alright. Resource packs and whatnot. Down in settings here, though, we have our installation. And we are going to need to use a custom installation. This is the default file path for my Windows machine. But if we right click and paste in that file path that we had gotten in our Finder just a bit ago, and hopefully for you it didn't take that long, we just paste that in there. Obviously you have to add that Java if you hadn't done it already, and you should be able to launch it. You know that the Java is working. Oh, I forgot to add a Minecraft account. My bad. Add a Mojang account. Obviously, you gotta do your sign in. There we go. Now we're good. Check the Java version. See, it's using Java version 17. I'm going to abort the process because it's never going to load for me because of me having a lack of any sort of graphics options other than the default UI. So that concludes everything you need to know. Obviously, if we're using a different version, you just got to file path to the correct place. You can look it up or ask a buddy. Usually it's not terribly hard. If you want to, you can try other versions of Java, and if you don't want to launch in order to test it, you can press the test button, and it will tell you which version of Java is reported from it. As you can see, it says Java 17.0.1. You can also find this on Minecraft's site, and if you want, you can also just manually download the version of Java that you want to use. But I think this is probably the much easier way, is just to load it once with Minecraft, because Minecraft will do all the work for you. You just gotta navigate to it in Finder and use it. I'm pretty sure Java 17 will work on Minecraft 1.17, which used Java 16. I'm not exactly sure. I could be wrong, but 1.18 definitely needs 17. 1.17 definitely works with Java 16, and every version before that used Java 8 in some sort of capacity. I think there might be a few exceptions here and there, but there you go. That is all you need to know on the Mac side of things. And we will now go and do the same thing on Windows. Luckily, it's, I would say, easier. The only main difference is navigating to that Java file baked in to the Minecraft launcher. Let's head on over there. All right, now all of you Windows users, should be a pretty self-explanatory system for the Mac side of things. Basically, to start us off, you're gonna want to go onto your web browser of choice. You're going to want to search up MultiMC, if computer will let me, Java, and also Minecraft. If you have not downloaded any of these three yet, you need to go ahead, go to their web pages, MultiMC. There's your Windows download link. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Java download, start free download. You're also going to need Minecraft Classic. What is that? Minecraft official site, Minecraft.net. Get Minecraft and computer. Obviously, everything in this is going to be Java Edition, Windows 10. Unfortunately, you gotta just use the default stuff. Obviously, you need to log in or buy Minecraft and download it. Run the installer. Guess I can do that. I don't like that. Alright, it thinks I'm logged in. What? Alright. It's just not worth. If you need help, it's the same as the Mac. You can jump back to the Mac, but it's pretty much the same. You download it, run the installer. It'll do it all on its own. Alright, we just open up, go to our downloads folder. The MCC package that we get, it's a little different from Mac, but roughly the same idea. You're just going to extract the files. Inside here, you're going to see the MultiMC folder. You're going to cut it, and you're going to go to your PC. You're going to choose your drive of choice. I recommend just your normal one. It's not going to take up that much space. And you go into Program Files x86, and you're going to paste it right into here. If that is not happy with it and it's not running on when you launch the program, you can also put it in your program files. This is the two places I would put it. As you can see, I put it in program files. On my other computer, I put it on in x86. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go back to my downloads and cancel. Once those are in, what I recommend, once MultiMC is in its programs file folder, I would click on MultiMC and right click on the executable. If you can't see the file extensions here, you can press view. I turn on hidden items and file name extensions because why not see everything? You're going to right click on this. You want to press send to, and desktop, that will create a shortcut for you. I did not mean to close that. Obviously, you're going to want to run the Java installer as well. And just accept the agreements and run the installer. This will give you Java 8. So once you have Minecraft installed, what you're going to need to do is go in here and start up the Minecraft launcher. And you're going to want to run the Minecraft. Alright. You're going to want to run the latest version of the game, snapshot or otherwise. Run it so that it downloads all of the files for whatever version you want to run. This will so I guess I need to explain what's going on here. So to backtrack, we are going to be setting up MultiMC to, I'm just gonna close Minecraft here. Setting up MultiMC so that you can run it with all your friends, export an instance, and just be able to import and play. So how I do this is I will create an instance for all of the people on my SMP server, and I will upload the instance after I export it here to Dropbox. Eventually, it'll be to my own website once I create it because I don't want to be reliant on Dropbox anymore. And I give them a direct download link, and I just go. I just have them, just like you guys, go to import from zip, where you can browse and find a zip file in your files, or you can just paste in a direct download link. So we can go to Discord, go in to where I have posted the link for my friends, copy the link. We just paste it in, and this will give us our instance of Minecraft. Now, the reason why I had you guys download the default Minecraft launcher and run at the version you are trying to make an instance of, I already have this instance right here because I'm the one who made it. I'm going to abort this process if it will let me. MultiMC is struggling. I'm just going to help it along. That's not what I wanted. I wanted MultiMC. Alright. In MultiMC, you'll import your instance with the link, and what you'll need to do is edit instance. And on startup don't start up MultiMC before you have installed Java, because then you can preset your your default Java instance to Java 8, which is basically the first version of Minecraft all the way up to Minecraft 1.16. On 1.17, they started using Java 16, and now on 1.18, they use Java 17. So I set my default Java path to Java 8. As you can see this, it's reporting 16. I don't know why. That's odd. I don't know why it's reporting that. But all of the other stuff, I should have it be reporting Java 8. That's the goal. But on the instance that you download that is not Java 8, if you want to use Java 16 or 17, there's a super easy way to do that in where we use the version of Java that Minecraft supplies us. Obviously, Minecraft Java Edition runs on Java, and it needs a version of Java to run on. And when you download Minecraft, don't recall ever having to download a version of Java, and that is because Minecraft launcher bakes in or supplies us with a version of Java in the launcher itself that it automatically goes and gets. It knows which one it needs for the version of Minecraft you're trying to run, and so it just goes and uses it. So what we have to do, so what I want to do is, instead of finding which version of Java every time I need to go and use, I'm just going to run the version of Minecraft I want to play on, and then I'm going to use the version of Java built into the Minecraft launcher. Makes it easier for me. It makes me so that I don't have to go out and download another version of Java. You can go ahead and search up Java and Java version, whatever you need. Or what you can do is click browse on your, so if you go into your edit instance and you click on settings, Java installation, you can click browse and you can direct your instance to a specific version of Java. And what you can do is if you go to whatever drive that Minecraft is installed on, usually it's the default OS drive in program files x86. It may be installed somewhere else, but highly unlikely. Uh, Go into your Minecraft launcher, then runtime, and usually there is 3 to 4, maybe sometimes 2. x64 and Legacy are Java 8 variants. I wouldn't bother with them. What you're going to be interested in is in Java Runtime Beta and Alpha. Alpha is Java version 16. Java version 17 is Java Runtime Beta. This is what Minecraft 1.18 .x, meaning any 1.18 version, is going to be using. You click on that, and you just keep going down the file thing, and you're going to be looking for the bin folder. Inside the bin folder of this Java, for this Java runtime environment, we should find a java.exe file. This is what we want. You're just going to go up here, and that highlights all of it. You're just going to, well, actually, if you're in the browse, you can just click on java.exe and press open, and that fills it in for you. But if you're in your file explorer and you've navigated into the Minecraft launcher, runtime, beta, Windows 64 bin, and you've just stumbled upon it here, you can just Control C on the file path. You can just go right in here, paste it in, and add in the /java.exe. You gotta make sure you put in the .exe so it knows that you are trying to run an application and not just go to a Java directory. Whereas with Mac OS, you see it a little bit differently. Then once you have that all set up, you are good to go. It's really all there is to it. If you find it's a little bit laggy, you might want to increase the amount of RAM it allocates to Java. Java is a language that runs in a virtual machine. Um, so it you need to specify how much RAM it can use. So minimum I usually set to 1024 and maximum 4096. That's 1 gig and 4 gigs. You can do more, you can do less depending on how much RAM your system has. I'm currently running a 16, somewhere around there. That's very common, is 8. 16 is a little bit overkill. 32, you're probably a content creator. um, so that's pretty much all there is to it. Once it's set up, once it's running the correct version of Java, as long as there's no odd conflicts or whatnot, you should be able to just launch it and go at it. Like I kind of said in the Mac version, I find this to be much more simple, much more straightforward, because it's not, the Java runtime environment's not bundled up, and your files are much easier to find in Windows because they are completely okay with you going and editing the game. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Like, it's a pretty straightforward. Um, it may get hung up when you add the instance from zip and you do the direct download. Just let it power through. I often have it stop responding, and it'll start responding soon enough later. I think on a really old machine, it can take like, I think in my virtual machine on the Mac, it took roughly 20 minutes for it to do its thing, for it to download and extract. But the very nice thing is, if you just hand people the direct download link, especially if you're a server admin or something, and you're trying to get them all to play on the same mod pack with all the same mods and whatnot, it's a very easy way to do it. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to worry about people not using the correct mod pack or old versions of mods. You can just give them that, tell them to use which version of Java, tell them which version of Java to use, and usually it's a mod pack. Usually you're running Java 8 because most of them are 1.12 and lower in terms of Minecraft version. Um, I hope this was helpful. Of course, if you're still confused, I think that the Mac version tutorial is also, if you want to go back and watch that portion of the video, I think that would be beneficial. I think seeing both sides of it kind of helps you get a full picture of what we're doing. I guess to reiterate, uh, when you are running Minecraft, you need to have the correct version of Minecraft. You need to have the correct version of Java, and you need to have the correct version for your mods and the correct source for your mods. For instance, this version of Minecraft is a fabric modded, which means that it's very similar to vanilla. It just gets some tweaks here and there. There are some very complex, game-changing Minecraft mods, but all these are mostly UI and other just super fun mods like the replay mod, which allows you to get replays, Optifine, Lightmatica, which is also really cool, Craft Presence, Discord integration, World Edit, and a minimap. All just, pretty fun mods. But I think that that's all there is to it. If you want these settings for the UI, because if you watched the Mac portion, you'll notice that it was all white. You would know that the icons, I use simple colored icons with the colors being dark, and that gets you this look. I think it's probably the best look that MultiMC has. Very dark, easy on the eyes, but also still easy to read. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. The complex part being making sure to know which version of Java to use. If you have any questions, reach out to the person who gave you the instance. If not, you can test which version of Java you're using. Obviously, this is reporting Java 17 as it should. And let's say you were to use a different version of Minecraft of Java. You were using Java 8, see, reporting 1.8 or 8, and you tried to launch Minecraft. Usually, with the wrong version, it will tell you that you tried to run 1.18 pre-release 2, and it requires Java 17. So you just have to go into settings and use a different version of Java. So you just over to your 17, boom, now it'll work. That's all there is to it, guys. I hope this was helpful. I know I didn't like do step by step walking you through it, but with Windows machines, there's a lot more variation. Just because systems can be configured differently, or there's more variation in terms of the system configuration. And so most of the time, you know your own configuration, and you should be able to navigate appropriately. Obviously, if you're struggling finding it, try other drives. If you're struggling to find your Minecraft launcher, try your other drives if you have any. Um, Try different folders. Obviously, just you can also just go to this PC and do a system-wide search. It's slow. It takes a bit, but I don't know. It's very nice to be able to find exactly what you're looking for. Um, so I hope this helps. And happy crafting.